Okay, alright. So here's the story. Yesterday, my computer died. It was actually the day before. It was like 3 in the morning when the Windows update usually happens, and I swear, I think it was the Windows update that might have done it. Still not sure, but anyway. Well, basically what happened was, when it would restart after the update, the mouse and keyboard wouldn't work. And so I would restart the computer in safe mode, and then they would work. But it would only work in safe mode, and I couldn't get it to do anything at all other than when I was in safe mode. And well, I don't know how much you can actually do in safe mode. Like maybe I could still record or whatever, I don't know, but I mean that's kind of irrelevant now. Basically, long story short is my computer was dead. For all intents and purposes, I couldn't do anything with it. So I tried just about everything I could think of. I went on my laptop, which is lucky I had my laptop, because what would I have done without that? I don't know. Anyway, I googled around, I found a bunch of stuff, and I found stuff about drivers, and I tried a system restore, and I tried plugging them into different USB ports, and I just restarted the thing probably 100 times. But the thing of it is, like, when I would restart it, like, if I went into safe mode and everything worked fine, I could do stuff in there to try to fix it. But then, in order for me to find out if what I did worked, I would have to start it normally, go into Start Windows normally. And when I would do that and find out that it didn't work and the keyboard and mouse didn't work, then I had no way to shut it down. So I would have to pull the plug, basically. I mean, I know you hold the power button down, but sometimes even that wouldn't work. I don't even remember what happened. Maybe I should have done that more, but anyway, it came down to a point where I just realized I wasn't going to get this thing to work. So yesterday, you know what? Are you zoomed in? You are. You fart knocker. I didn't have to be sitting here doing this. Anyway, should we open the window? So yesterday, we went to Office Depot and I got myself a brand spanking new computer. Basically the same one I had before. So I'll go ahead and show you. This is my old computer right here. This is the new one. The last, basically, day and a half of just trying to get all my old programs installed on the new computer, because most of the stuff you can't put it on an external hard drive. Stuff like Sony Vegas, I don't think you can. I mean, if you can, well, that sure is news to me, but I don't know. I thought those were just desktop shortcuts that went to the program on the computer. So you just drag the desktop shortcut into your external hard drive. I don't know what it's going to copy in there other than just the shortcut information, but the actual information that the shortcut leads to is still on the old computer. See, I need to install Sony Vegas on the new computer. So basically, I had to go through and get all this stuff, and some of it was not that easy to find. Like, the thing I was most worried about was the 3DS software, because when I got my 3DS capture software, they sent a key along with a URL written on a piece of paper, or typed on a piece of paper, and so I had to go to that specific URL to download the software, and then use the key that was on the sheet to actually activate it. Well, so I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with a new computer. How am I ever going to... I'm not going to remember what that URL is or what the key is or anything. So, miraculously, I was able to find a link to the actual 3DS capture software online. So I downloaded it. And this is all probably so boring, I don't even know why you want to hear this. But anyway, I got 3DS capture on here, but then I've been finding out stuff like that it doesn't work with Windows 10, and I'm like, oh no. I downloaded it anyway, and now I'm trying to find a way to get the key for that software, because it's on a piece of paper somewhere around here. I have no idea. I've looked all through my car and everywhere. So I have no idea where I put it, but I know I have it. I know I didn't throw it away. Anyway, well, so what I was doing today, it was trying to restart the old computer to see if I could get into safe mode, start the program in safe mode. If I can do that, get it to show the key. And it's the same thing with Sony Vegas. I need my key for Sony Vegas, too. I don't have that either. I saved that email for the longest time, and I guess eventually one day I deleted it, thinking I was never going to need it. Smart move there. The thing is, you could probably email them, the company, and actually get your key. I might end up having to do that. I've already emailed Katsukitty just to see if he has my key. So that's one other way that I could get the key. Like, there's 3 ways I could get the key. I could either email Katsukitty and get it from him, or I could get off the old computer, or I could find the physical piece of paper that has the key on it. So one of those three things, basically I'm doing all three of those at the same time right now today. And it's just like, what the frack, man. So Sony Vegas is not going to be as easy, so I was hoping I could get onto my old computer. Like I said, that's why I'm actually doing it exactly right now. I actually stopped in the middle of all this to start filming this. I don't even know. See, this is supposed to be a video about MagFest pickups. But maybe I can make that like a separate video. But anyway. So here I pulled out the old computer and I started it up. And it started doing this weird thing where it was like checking files. And it did this thing like automatically. It took about 15 minutes to do. And now suddenly the mouse works again. But the keyboard still doesn't. What I need to do is find out if it's actually the keyboard that's plugged in down here, because it might not be. So basically the rest of this video is going to be me bending over and trying to check wires and seeing. Like, I shouldn't even film myself doing this, but what is that exactly? Is that the keyboard? That is the keyboard now. Do we know that for sure though? Like, that's not... Okay, that's definitely the keyboard. So let me follow that wire down, 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 down. So maybe if I try a different USB port, that might work. I don't know. Let's try the one that the keyboard was originally plugged in the first place. Let's try this one. Okay, one of these is gonna work, please. Oh, come on. Oh, dude! It's working! Oh my god. Okay, Steam, I don't need you. Yeah, I had to download Steam, I had to download the Hauppauge capture, I had to download Fraps. And Fraps doesn't work with Windows 10 either, so I'm like, oh no. But somehow I found a YouTube video that somehow had a link for Fraps for Windows 10 or something. And that ended up working miraculously. Okay, so let's do the things we need to do most importantly first, which is number one, open this. And then here we need to... Shit, I can't read this Japanese. Oh, that might be it. I think I just got it. Okay, do I have a pen? I can't believe that. I need you guys with me for this, though. It's like, this is really anxiety-inducing, man. Okay, where's a pen? A pen. Can I prop you up with something else? I need my post-it notes. Here, let me prop you up with my external hard drive. Thankfully, in safe mode, I was able to get most of my files onto an external hard drive, and that's the reason that Final Fantasy VIII even went up today. Otherwise, I would have lost all those videos. So I have Final Fantasy VIII, and I have Aria of Sorrow. I can't remember if I have that or not, because I don't think I do. But either way, whether I do or not kind of doesn't matter, because now that I don't have the ROM anymore, well, I could still move the ROM over. I might want to try that again. Okay, can we write this down neatly? Jeez, oh, I don't need this sheet anymore. See, and that's the other thing. I recorded some Pokemon a couple days ago, and, well, those files are gone. Okay, let's write this down nice and neat. Don't say it out loud. Open folder to view files. See, it's not in here. I don't know why, because I could have sworn I copied it. Okay, I guess I didn't, because there it is. 4 gigabytes right there of stuff. That includes a stream I did of it the other night, and, you know, I wouldn't have been able to get that stream. See, Downloader 2, the thing you use to download your Twitch streams, I had to get that too, and for the life of me, I couldn't find a link to it, because they were all adware. It's like, you go to Google it, and every single result is like, Downloader, download here. But then when you actually go to the page, what it'll do is it'll say Downloader or something like that. It'll give a few specs about it, and just below that, it'll say download here. But what you don't realize is that the words download here is actually a banner ad that like blends in with the background of the page. So like, you end up downloading something entirely other than than what you're trying to download, because they masquerade it as a download link for the actual software you're looking for. I'm telling you, every single site does that. It's dirty. I can't believe they get away with that. Of course, I guess the software in the first place is kind of dirty too, though. You can just download any Twitch stream you want. You shouldn't really be able to do that, but, well, I don't know. God, I love this freaking futon, man. You guys have no idea. I wish you could feel what it feels like to sleep as me, because I know I talked about I would sleep there and stuff like that. I can't believe this thing isn't working again, man. I can't believe it. Anyway, or I could do the pearl. Anyway. Man, oh man, I can't believe this. I can't believe this is working. I need to see if there's anything else on here that I forgot. Did I get green and happy? I mean, most of that's crap anyway. Just do that over. That file's just crap. I never got malware bites. I need to get that. Thank God. Still though, I really do need to check out that. Anyway, well, so that's kind of what I've been doing for the last couple of days now. It's been really poopified, let me tell you. Anyway, so that's gonna be it for this video, and in a few more days, if things work out, I will go ahead and put up, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to put up my MagFest collection, so, or put up what I got in MagFest, because I didn't even show you guys. So yeah, take care y'all, and wish me luck here. I think things are getting better though.